Welcome back, folks, to Let's Play Baldur's Gate 2, the Enhanced Edition, The Shadows of Arm. And when last we left off, we finally found Dragomir's tomb, after finding the nether scrolls that Edwin was looking for. Along the way, between finding the scrolls and here, we did deal with the drow with loads of spiders, but that was a minor thing. It involved copious amounts of fire. This place, however, is very sinister indeed. There were strange spectral guards that demanded that we enter the tomb. And there's a weird, glowy area here that we need to go into that Hexat was compelled to open. There's something odd going on here, but there's also loot for us to get. Loot that looks quite neat. That looks like a magical quarterstaff that we're going to surely give to Edwin at some point. And it seems that that strength damage that Korgan took is now gone. Let us rest. There's nothing to fear about Hexat getting angry because we're in the area that Hexat wants to go to. Let's go in. What's the worst that could happen? The answer is a lot. A lot could happen that's terrible. Let's go. I don't think that's a cutscene I've ever seen before. Perhaps that's new. You bring me to such interesting places, Terry. I'm not liking the look of that trail of bones. What's down here?
The treasure is still here.
Wait a second. This isn't going to be some metaphorical treasure, is it? The last thing I need is to learn an important truth about myself. The tomb must be opened. You must enter the tomb. Aren't we already in the tomb? Free us! Awake the sleeper! Oh, that's a bad thing to hear. Awake the sleeper? Well, I think we're in some trouble, aren't we? Fortunately, these enemies aren't too dangerous, and they only drop daggers. But, fair amount of experience for defeating them. Let's move forward. And let's have you detect a lot of traps while we're moving forward, because this place looks very dangerous. It's going to be full of traps. There is a small slot within the wall that a cylinder of some sort could fit into. And we found some shade wolves. Oh dear. These look tricky. Okay, they're not as tricky as I thought they would be. They don't even give us that much experience. So, there's somewhere here where we can put a cylinder. I imagine we're going to find a cylinder as we explore a dungeon that I've never been in ever before. This is entirely new stuff for me. And there is a trap I need to deal with. There's also things over here that we can loot.
If you say so.
Probably... Oh, and another trap.
What would you
Let's
have
deal
me
with
do?
that.
Yes, if it's required.
It is required. We definitely don't want to get caught by any of these traps. Are there any traps here that I need to deal with?
That is what you want.
Let's have a look. Nope, seems not. We have here an incomplete skeleton. Let's have a look at that. This ancient skeleton has at some point been disturbed from its rest, and now lies incomplete. Are we going to have to find a skeleton?
Hurts.
There's another incomplete skeleton, but there's also a magical dagger, and that looks like a very specific magical dagger. Also, your inventory is full of stuff.
I am not some beast of burden.
Our inventories are generally getting full of stuff.
Yes.
So there's not a lot we can do here. Let's head in this direction instead. Having Edwin be the one at the front of the party is a bad idea, though. A very bad idea. Because they're inevitably going to try and get to Edwin, and we don't want that to happen. I imagine the enemies in this area aren't going to be too difficult, because the game could presume that you'd come to this place very early. More things for us to loot. There's there. That's probably going to be another incomplete skeleton, I imagine. I want you, Hexat, to have a look for more traps, because of course there are going to be traps. With a thief having to be in the party to trigger this area, it's inevitable that there would be lots of things.
You must enter the tomb.
A tomb within a tomb? A bit redundant, don't you think?
It's the only way to get to the treasure.
The treasure's in there?
The way to it lies within. Be careful.
I don't understand why you can't come with me.
I cannot. You must go.
Very well. If I must, I shall investigate this tomb. Hexat wants me to get into the tomb. It is a foreboding place, but if I am to solve the mystery, I must go in. Oh goody, said nobody ever, at the prospect of jumping into a tomb. Also, we found another incomplete skeleton. I'm starting to feel like this is not an important item. It's probably not. Let's go in. Here lies Dragomir the Elder. The top of the ancient stone tomb slides away in an unnaturally easy fashion. Within, you can see only darkness and feel only a cold rush of air. Climb into the tomb? We are here now. Are we all alone in here?
What would you like?
We might be all alone in here.
I will listen.
Can
Very
you
well.
also go in? Okay, you can all go in.
Anything that gets in our
You
way
can all go in.
will be
What is it
buried
now?
in
Yes.
this place.
Now,
I
can
see.
Hexat also go in? Because that would sort of defeat the point of, hey, Hexat can't come with us if we can just order Hexat to go through. So we're going to climb into the tomb, and there is Burek there. I wonder if Burek is a ghost and not actually there. Now I've got you five into here. Can I get you
are
into here
lucky
too?
I'm here.
No, you actually cannot go in. You actually can't go in, so I'm currently bereft of my rogue, and hopefully there won't be any traps in here.
Yes.
Hopefully not.
Nothing to
Let's
it.
go in. On your guard, human! I'm always on my guard. Who are you? You stand before Burek the Unyielding. I am Terry Coleman. It's an honor to make your acquaintance, Burek. Spare me the pleasantries, human. Prepare for battle. No preparations needed. I'm ready for battle. We will haunt this place together, human. Oh, a trap has just gone off. Oh, this is going to be one of those places where traps are going to be everywhere, aren't they? What did hit Burek as well? You weren't that unyielding, really. There's an iron rod. Ah, okay.
Very well.
The iron rod is needed in this area over here. So I figured out the purpose of that. Can we all go through at once? That would be very convenient. I don't think we can, though. Oh, maybe we can. No, we can't. Also, I found an enemy, so if you could...
Rod is a key. There is an opening near the tomb's entrance. It should fit. Use it quickly.
I will, don't worry, I just have this enemy to take care of.
So, this should
So now we have a few people here to deal with this enemy. Also, we sprung a trap. Did that unleash more enemies? I don't want it to have unleashed more enemies. Quickly climb into the tomb, please. The rest of the party kind of needs a hand. Also, you might want to check for traps. There we go. And I think you'll want to go through there now. Good plan. Great plan. It's just one more of these foes, and Vaconia, it's your turn now. The party has been reunited once again.
No. No, this is wrong. The sleeper is near, but not here.
Who is this sleeper?
The sleeper must awake.
Why?
The sleeper is valuable beyond price.
Hexat is
I'm waiting.
being surprisingly
Whatever you want.
lucid now that we're getting into this area and doing stuff here.
What do you want?
Don't
as
worry,
you
Hexa,
wish?
we're going to look around
Jean
everywhere.
Claude.
Also, I feel like healing Edwin is probably a good idea. What loot do we have here? That looks kind of useful. That looks very useful.
Yes, a bit.
And I think healing Corgan is also a good plan. While we move this over to Edwin's inventory.
You are lucky I'm here.
And then we'll go back over to here, put that cylinder in the place there, and open up the way to somewhere? To the sleeper? I really don't like the idea of this sleeper. Kind of worried as to what's being done here. Are we inadvertently unleashing some horrible monstrosity? This could very well be the case. Let's use it. This rod fits an opening near the tomb's entrance. Insert it here, and the path to Dragomir's chamber will open. We will. You push the iron rod into the opening, and it's swallowed entirely. Shortly afterwards, a distant click can be heard. You have been sealed in, but somehow you know a way forward has opened. Maybe over here. Definitely over here. So we are trapped. I hope you didn't want to go anywhere anytime soon, Corgan, because there's no way out but forward now. No way out but forward. The music is very sinister. Definitely works to make this place foreboding.
Of course.
Any enemies in here? Who am I kidding? There are going to be enemies everywhere, aren't there? Everywhere. And traps.
What would you
Traps
have me
everywhere
do?
too.
It's so
Alright, Hexat.
cloudy.
We can do this. We can go through this area
Alrighty, if that's
one
what you
bit at a
want.
time. Is that a gargoyle? Am I going to have to deal with a gargoyle?
As you
I don't think I'm
decide.
ready to deal with a gargoyle. I'm ready to take things including an antidote or two.
Yes.
Antidotes are nice.
Whatever you desire.
Forward a bit more. Search for traps. I don't like the purple shimmeriness of doom here. There's a door. I really don't like that there's a door here. I don't like that there are many things here, in fact. I'm slowly discovering that I don't like going into areas that I don't know that well. Okay. In here appears to be very little.
What do you as you wish?
Any...
Your blood is rather inviting.
What is this I see before me? Are you real, woman, or does my mind play tricks upon me? I am Terry Coleman. I assure you I am real. Why have you come to my tomb, Terry Coleman? I'm here helping a friend. That's an option. Or the sleeper must awake. I think I'll just say this one. I'm here helping a friend. Hexat, how many more fools would you sacrifice before you realize you will never escape this place? What? Hexat's right here.
Never is a long time, Dragomir.
What's going on here? You're going to start attacking me.
You are going
Right,
somewhere
okay.
you do not want to
We
be.
are in a combat situation. Time
Yes,
to
it's
have
required.
a combat with you. How dangerous are you? Potentially very dangerous is the answer. Very dangerous. Dawn, time for you to leave. How are we going to deal with you? I don't know. Oh, you do hurt. You hurt a lot. Right, we need to heal you a lot. And hope that we can... Oh, it's going to be the fact that your weapon can't actually get through his ability to resist damage. Our weapon... Oh, no. We have been... Oh, that's really bad. That's really bad, because I'm hasted. I'm hasted. Right. Can we cast that on... Yeah, we can. We can. Please don't attack.
Yes.
Don't attack. Oh dear. Oh dear.
Use some help.
This is going very poorly. Yeah, I think it's safe to say that this is a failure. The first failure of the, yeah, this was pretty much inevitable. Everybody is dying. Everybody is dying. We need to be a lot more prepared going into there, don't we? Yes, we do. It was inevitable that at some point I'd end up in a situation where I'd have no idea what I was facing, and that was one of them. That was one of them. I needed a few things ready. A few things ready.
Go bother someone else.
Okay, I feel like this might be a good idea too. And then we'll save, and then we'll try and defeat this enemy. Okay, so we'll save again, and we'll head in.
Nothing to it.
Now this time we know what to expect, so we're going to move everybody that is a melee combatant over to here. I'm going to move all of you over to here, like that.
Your blood is rather
Now,
inviting.
we are indeed Terry Coleman, and we're going to say I'm here helping a friend,
Never is a
and
long
then we're
time
going to
be
fight.
here.
So, we're going to have
nothing else to do
a
but bother me.
flame arrow here. We have... we've already used the flame arrow, haven't we? Yes, we have. Well, we'll just magic missile instead, then. That actually did hurt the, this opponent. And we're dealing a little bit of damage. This is going a bit better with some preparation. Oh, with some magic, this is going much better. Much better. And a little bit more damage. There we go! Far better. Dragomir's corpse lies in its final resting place, but something in this tomb still calls out to Hexat.
Yes.
Dragomir is dead.
He's been dead a long time now, but this time he will not rise again.
We're very close to where we need to be now. We must move forward.
With caution, Dragomir may be gone, but that doesn't mean we're out of danger.
We are very close now.
That was said in a very
Yes, it is.
sinister manner. Let's have a look at this thing, shall we? Cloak of Dragomir. This cloak was crafted and imbued with powerful undead magic by the necromancer Zulan Fas while she was in the employ of the warlord Dragomir. Dragomir had been turned to vampirism and, not wanting to leave his precious life behind, demanded that Zulan craft a magical garment that would allow him to travel in the light of the sun without being destroyed. While Zulan was successful, the cloak severely dampened many of the vampiric abilities that Dragomir had come to enjoy. For this inconvenience, she was drained of her lifeblood by Dragomir and left to die. Allows the vampire to travel outside during the day and in full view of the sun, albeit with the following penalties: Strength -6, Dex -4, Int -2, Wisdom -2, Charisma -4, wearable only by vampires. Well, I don't see that being useful to us at all. After all, we don't have a vampire in our party. Well, we'll do some healing. That combat went a lot better with a bit of preparation. A lot of combats in this game go a lot better when you know what's coming. This healing will go a fair ways to making us feel a bit better. So we did pretty well there. Second time round, that is. First time round, Terry got charmed and then wiped the floor of most of the party. We need to get some better magical weapons for Dawn and Corgan, that's for sure. Them having only +1 weapons really isn't helping. Really isn't helping. Okay, a little further forward. There's this here, and this over
Anything
here.
that gets in our way will be buried in this place's rubble.
What is this? That is a good question. I do not know what that is, and I'm a little wary of it. Shall we move through?
If that's what you want.
A wave of foul necromantic energy hits you. You withdraw immediately and involuntarily. Only someone of single-minded purpose could overcome this barrier. Oh. Only Hexat can go through.
You are lucky I'm here.
So it's just Hexat here now. Is it gone now?
Yeah, whatever you decide.
Oh, it's gone now. Okay, it's gone. Looks like Hexat was required to get through that barrier.
What do you want?
And here's this. Is this where we need to be?
The sleeper. She wakes. Mistress, I've done as you command. Please let me live.
Forgive me, Clara. This is the only way.
So Hexat was not Hexat. Hexat was Clara.
Ah.
Good to finally meet you.
Well, we just lost our rogue. Clara is dead, drained of all of her blood by Hexat. I wish I could say the same. Who are you?
I am Hexat. Try and keep up.
And the person whose blood you just guzzled?
A pawn in a game I've been playing a long, long time. Her sacrifice was unfortunate, but necessary.
Death is no game.
Everything's a game.
And what if I don't want to play?
Then you'll lose.
That's foreboding.
I've some personal matters that need tending to. Meet me at the Copper Coronet in 2 hours.
What are you going to do?
I need to see an old friend.
How old? How long have you been stuck here?
Too long. See you in 2 hours.
And off she goes. So,
I'm waiting.
Clara's dead.
Very well.
All of Clara's stuff is here, which is handy because we're
Yes, it
going to need it. And we are down a rogue. We don't have a rogue at all now. We're going to need a rogue, aren't we?
Yes.
Yes.
Tell me
Yes,
all
we
about
are.
it.
So Hexat turned out not to be Hexat, and was instead
I
Clara.
am not some beast of burden.
I am
And
I'll carry
Hexat
no
has now
more
been freed.
regrets.
Hexat was the sleeper, and we have awoke the sleeper.
nothing to it.
Did we want to awake the sleeper? We're going to find out in time. I doubt even if we'd said that we go with Hexat there.
Where is it? Where is Dragomir's cloak?
The vampire's rag? I've got it.
Give it to me.
What will you give me in exchange?
It's of no value to you.
It clearly is to you, though. So what are you offering?
I have nothing of value.
Knowledge is incredibly valuable.
What do you want to know?
What use is the cloak to you?
It protects the wearer from the sunlight.
Protects vampires from the sunlight, you mean?
If you want to get technical about it, then yes. Satisfied now? Give me the cloak.
Very well.
Ah, it feels like I'm wearing a wet rug, and is nowhere near as fetching.
What's the matter?
Nothing. It's nothing. For a moment I felt different.
Protection spells that hurt the wearer. Dragomir had a unique perspective, didn't he?
Fine. I'm fine. There's business I must attend to. Meet me at the coronet in 2 hours.
Is that a good idea? Perhaps you should stick with me for the time being.
You're right. If Els waited this long, another few hours won't hurt him.
And now we have Hexat in our team.
Very well.
Is Hexat a... Yes. Hexat is a thief. A level 8 thief with drastically reduced stats because it is daytime.
I am ready.
What are her weapons of choice? Short sword, dagger, and club.
You are lucky I'm here.
Good. That means that we can then equip her with all the things that Clara had been equipped with. Unfortunately for Clara, there's no coming back for her. She is very dead. So we'll equip this, and that, and this. I don't know if she can use that shield without any penalties, but for now we won't have her equipped with it.
I will listen.
And when we come back, folks, we've lost Hexat, and we've gained Hexat, and she's also gained a couple of levels. I believe we now have a completed party at long last.
Favor I must ask you.
Of course, Hexat.
I need you to hold on to this for me.
What is it?
This was Dragomir's secret weapon. A way to easily transport his coffin wherever he traveled.
It gave him an incalculable advantage in the campaigns he waged. He had his trusted lieutenants hold the bag. In the event that he was struck down, the means of his regeneration would be close at hand. An ingenious device.
I'm putting my life in your hands here. Don't let me down.
I believe we have been given something really useful. Dragomir's Respite. It is a bag of holding with a large amount of carry capacity. All bags of holding do, but one of the things in there, I imagine, is an empty casket, where Hexat will regenerate should she be defeated. So, when we come back, folks, Hexat is dead, and here's Hexat, a vampire, who is now in our party. And our party is finally complete. We have Terry, we have Corgan, we have Dawn, Edwin, Vaconia, and Hexat. I don't think our party will be changing for the rest of the game. And so, when we come back, folks, we have a few things to do. We have to go to the Pimlico residence, and we also have to go to the Copper Coronet and meet somebody called L. I don't know who L is, but it sounds foreboding. Very foreboding. And so, I'll catch you next time, folks, and I'll see you then. Later.